or can cut short our destiny. My time is up. Is sexual immoralities and other forms of addictions. These ones have ministered and ministered and ministered. Sexual sin gives an illusion of pleasure. And it gives an illusion of pleasure. Let me go through the consequences faster, and then we are through. One consequence is it destroys respect and trust. Proverbs 7 and verse number 7 to 9. The Bible says, and I saw some foolish young men. I noticed one of them had no wisdom. He was walking down the street near the corner of the road leading to her house. This is the Bible that is noting. I saw some young men, but they were with no wisdom. Why did they lack wisdom? These gentlemen, anything that they are doing, everywhere they are walking looking for somebody to have sex with. You know, sex is physical, but sex is more of spiritual. The effect of sexual immoralities, you cannot be able to visualize them. Physically they will manifest, I will show you. But more is spiritual struggles. Look at today, our world today, where we are right now. Many killings, where are they emanating from? They are emanating from the sexual sin. Why are people killing one another? It is out of that. Because Satan has pampered and decided that I'm going to ruin the lives of men. He has made the lives of men to be useless. Through addictions. You don't like now, drug addiction, that is bang, alcohol, and all those. They are all. There are some people who are not into them, but they are into the addiction of the sexuality. And how they resort into, they resort into pornography and masturbation. And what happens to them? Today, they become useless. I usually sit and listen to the doctors as they handle this subject. Your mind, you know, if it is the sexual sin, that one deals directly with your brain and your mind. Remember, we have the neurons. I know we have biology students here. We have the neurons. We have the neurotransmitters. We have the CNS, the central nervous system, the information processors. And then we have the systems within the body, the reproductive system. The reproductive system is coiled with the brain. And then we have the hormones that controls all this. Why do you wake up in the morning excited? You don't know. And that is normal. Now, when you feed your brain so much with the sexual content and the sexual fantasies, what you're going to realize is you'll be being excited over everything. If you get to a point where you cannot control yourself, you keep on feeding yourself so much to a point whereby physical satisfaction cannot satisfy you. And that is the problem with many people who are addicted to pornography. They marry, but they cannot get satisfaction from their partners. They leave them in the table room. They get into a room and watch this pornography. Their sexual life dies. They are no longer men enough. Pastor Sasa let it be coined with masturbation, where it makes you so weak, so weak, so weak, that you can masturbate unconsciously. Unconsciously means even without thinking of it. You sleep, you wake up, you find things are happening. You are at a danger level. And many young men today, they are crying. And their greatest cry is, I entered into pornography watching, but getting out of it has become impossible. What am I going to do? You'll complete when you have the phone throughout. You watch it. The only thing it leaves in you is emptiness, bitterness, and guilt. You feel guilty. As you see your manhood going, and you have nothing to do about it. So sexuality, don't think it is only pleasure. It is only pleasure. This pleasure will come with a higher cost. It will come with high cost. Number two danger of it is physical diseases can be solved also. In the book of Psalm, chapter number 1 and verse number 24 to 32, the Bible says, wherefore God gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. You have physical diseases. You have physical diseases. You have met with people who tells you, I neglect until today. I neglect until today. You'll go to campus and then you have maybe a campus bash. And the things you are being taught there is now to be a man. To be a man is to have a lot of sex. I'm telling you, you will live it. These things, you will have them, but it will come a time when you live them. You don't have pleasure. Solomon rose and said, I don't have any more pleasure. I don't have any more pleasure. And he says, my greatest regret is regretting of wasting my time in vanity instead of cultivative things. Physical diseases can be solved. And the other danger is soul ties. Soul ties. Don't you know that whoever sleeps with a prostitute or an harlot, they are one in body? That's why somebody is watching pornography and watching people who are miles away, but they can fantasize about them and things happen. Masturbation. It is spiritual. The ties. Somebody is sleeping and they're dreaming with things. There's some people who have funny dreams at night. Funny dreams. Wewe ni unaona watu wamelala kwa huko. Kuna watu wengine hawako themselves when they are sleeping in those beds. Thank God you are living those beds now. Wende ukaote kwa kitanda chako huko. There's some people who have funny dreams. Why are those funny dreams coming? It is out of the things that they have fed their minds so much. And lastly, the danger is the ripened fruit of sexual sin is death. If you read the book of Proverbs 5 and the verse number 3 to 23, the Bible is telling you, another man's wife lips are as sweet as honey. But lastly, they are going to lead you into death. And it says, a man can forgive a thief for stealing a bread. But one caught with another man's wife, the payment will be their own soul. Their own soul. Look at how many people have been killed. That is why another man who has been choked. This side meno iko nje. He has been treated lakini sasa hawezi rudishwa, so mdomo yake huku iko nje. The whole of this side hakuna imekatwa. Why has he been done this one? Amepatikana kwa nyumba ya wenyewe. Let me tell you, in campuses I've seen this happen many times. I've seen mchezo tu pale watu wamedungana visuka because of the same issues that we are talking about. Imagine sitting and watching in the news, breaking news. Imagine. Just because of a little bit pleasure, and then you are ruining your life. And lastly, because of time, the thing that can easily destroy us outside there is laziness and the comparison. Laziness and the comparison. In the book of 2 Chronicles 12 and verse number 4, Rehoboam, the Bible says, he prepared not, so he did evil. In the same book of 2 Chronicles 27 and verse number 6, we find another man, Jotham, who the Bible says becomes mighty for preparing. Let me tell you, laziness and a comparison. Never compare yourself with anybody. We are different. Never compare yourself with anyone. You are stepping to a place of pressure, whereby there are some of us who are going to step 2 years down the line, they will say their friend driving a V8. And then now pressure, struggle. How are they making it? Come to reality. The reality of the matter is, that some of us will step outside there. And because of some other reasons, they have not made it to get to campus. And the parent maybe they have told them, I don't have the money to do this and this and this. Can you wait? You have passed. And your parent is telling you, wait. Can you wait? And then you have pressure. I want to kill myself because you have not taken me, you have not done that one. I'm your friend. You have what pressure. I usually tell people, as long as you're living, as long as you're living, as long as you're displayed, your dreams can come to true anytime. When I completed high school, I have a grade. The course that I want to do, the parent says I don't have money to sponsor. Can you wait for 1 year? I says yes. My friend, they're joining university, they're joining colleges, I'm not joining.